Fubara. When Jonathan tried to do the same thing, Supreme Court stopped the suspension of the governor. Ejiofor. This Supreme Court now. The Supreme Court during Jonathan's regime and the Supreme Court we have now is definitely not the same. The people in Supreme Court right now, I don't know what they are doing. They are not independent. They are not a man and woman of their own. They've already been bought over, so they cannot make wise decisions. They cannot do the right thing. So obviously, you cannot compare the Supreme Court of then to the Supreme Court of now. Legal expert Mike Ejiofor has shared his thoughts on President Tinubu's decision to declare a state of emergency in Rivers State, suspending Governor Siminalayi Fubara, his deputy and all members of the House of Assembly. Speaking in an interview with NTA, Ejiofor disclosed that the Supreme Court had ruled on a similar situation in the past when former President Goodluck Jonathan attempted to take the same action of suspending a governor. He mentioned that in that case, the Supreme Court decided that the governor could not be suspended. In Ejiofor's words, the Supreme Court had already decided that when Goodluck Jonathan tried to do the same thing based on Supreme Court judgment, the governor was not suspended. So what is the Supreme Court of today doing? It's because Jonathan is also almost gentle, like the same way Fubara is gentle. Because in history, we heard that Obasanjo too also suspended a governor and declared a state of emergency. It's somebody like Obasanjo now and also Tinubu. You know that these people, they are strong people. Fubara is a gentle person. Goodluck Jonathan is a gentle person. They probably do not like problems and all of that. So they've seen them for who they are and they are like, oh, you cannot declare a state of emergency. Or Fubara to try not to declare a state of emergency earlier before the president did his own. Because the governor can declare a state of emergency in the state as well, right? He can. But those people, they're seeing them like, oh, they are too soft. They are too soft. So they've taken them for that and they do their check and balances and tell them what to do, and they can't really fight and they can't really do anything because they want peace to reign. But in this particular case, the two parties, the governor and the state legislators, were unrelenting and were not ready to shift position. So if the president had asked the governor to continue, the legislator will accuse the president of favoritism. Can you imagine talk? So I think it is a good decision that the both parties were asked to go. We hear you. The both parties were asked to go. The sole person that is causing the problem is gone. The main reason why Fubara is having issues in Rivers State is Wike. Why did the president not suspend Wike as well, so that we know that yes, it is 50-50, no cheating? Fine, you suspended the lawmakers as well. You suspended Fubara. What about Wike? Because he's the one that is causing this problem. Beg. Sadiq Benjamin says, allowing Wike, who is the major player in the Rivers political tantrum, to be free and joyfully moves about revoking land property is great favoritism. Exactly. Because he's the key player in this issue. He's the one that caused all this issue. He's the genesis of the problem. If not because of him, there would not be problems in Rivers State. Fubara would not be having issues with lawmakers and all of that. So why didn't you suspend Wike as well? You did not suspend him, so that's favoritism. Joseph says, Tinubu gets Supreme Court now. Jonathan no be politician. Man will congratulate Buhari even before the election was announced. Do you get? Jonathan is almost like Fubara. Okay, Fubara is from the Jaw side, abi? Jonathan too is from Bayelsa. They are soft-hearted people. They are not gra people. They are not wahala people. That is why they could say, Supreme Court as at that time did not allow for the suspension. And Jonathan agreed. If it was who they control Supreme Court, they are the ones controlling Supreme Court. Wike is the owner of Supreme Court. Yes, he's the one controlling them. He has built house for them, so they do his bidding. So of course, Supreme Court will do as if they did not see it. The AGF, what did he say? He said what the president did was okay. These are the people that knows the law, the constitution, the Attorney General of the Federation. They are coming to say, what the president did was necessary, so that the wahala that is brewing in Rivers State, it will not escalate, blah blah blah. Which problem? The places that there are real problems, people do not go and face there. I beg, let's hear what. Paul Iloka says, no condition is permanent. Early neutral evaluation of conflict resolution approach is the best way to resolve this kind of conflict. You can actually resolve the conflict without suspending the governor. You suspending the governor is having enough room to do all the things that Wike wanted to do, because you did not sack him, you did not suspend him. So he's going to have ample time to penetrate into the River State money. Everything he wanted to do, everything he wanted Fubara to do for him, and Fubara did not do. This sole administrator now will do it, because people are the one that put him there. He's going to do your bidding, Abi. It is well. Richard Kuje says, we are not in anarchy system of government that Tinubu will just take personal actions. Yes, without Senate. He took the actions without the Senate. But Senate gone say if they don't collect money, I heard they shared money. All of them, some shared $5,000, some shared, according to your rank, they've shared money to them so that they would agree to what the president said and sign it and vote that, oh yes, they are okay with the president's decision. They've done that. They've done that today and they've agreed to it. So, welcome to Nigeria. Tito Obanangere says, why was the FCT Minister Wike, who is in the midst of this entire imbroglio, not affected? I wonder. Ubana, if you ask me like this now, what I will ask? Wike is working freely and is a major player in this issue that is going on in River State. But you did not suspend him. You say, try to suspend her now. Wahala go start now. He cannot. Remember, the FCT minister said Governor Fubara has betrayed him and therefore an ingrate. That Governor Fubara wanted to take over his political structure, which warranted the first failed attempt to impeach the governor in October 2023 and consequent crisis between the governor and the legislature and multiple court cases culminating in the present situation. As if he too has not betrayed anybody before in his life. I don't understand why just you want to be in charge of River State. I don't get it. It's just greediness that wants to finish this man. There have been other people that were governors before you. They did not act this greedy. But you, because you've seen that River State is rich and there's enough money, you think that you can now have a monopoly of River State. So everything should answer to you. Everyone should answer to you. Everything should belong to you. That man, it is well. Nabike says, what we have now is no more Supreme Court, but separatist court. I'm telling you, that Supreme Court that we have now, I beg, they are not independent at all. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.